to my daughter, one of my younger daughters, that she was on the internet on her iPad, and I think Sean, you probably heard the story, but she was looking up princesses. This was when Frozen had just came out, and just a bunch of inappropriate stuff came up, right? And as a parent, want to do something about that to kind of take control over just the content that comes in. But there was not really any good solutions out there at the time. There's the parental control that you can set for the devices, but they don't work really well. And every device has different settings, and it's very clunky to use. So that's where we kind of came up with the idea of Gryphon. Let's put that control on the network side, because every single device uh, connects through your Wi-Fi router, right? So if you can control the traffic, you can control every single device that's connected in the home. So that's really the idea behind it.
Wow. That's amazing.
That's one of the key elements of the Gryphon systems that got me, because I knew, as a hacker, right? I started off in the voice world, and convergence happened in the 90s, so I had to learn data, and then the voice and data worlds all had that security overlay. And I knew that if you could control at the network edge as close to as close to the internet access as possible, you controlled the entire network. And so when I saw Gryphon was that control center, like everything had to go through it, I was like, they know what they're doing. They actually get it, and it's not at the edge on the application. There's a use case for that, but when you control the network, you control a lot. So yeah, that's what really one of the key points of the Gryphon system. So anyway,
So it sounds like it was sort of birthed out of that this personal experience, where you're trying to protect your daughters, but like wh- I feel like I don't know, it feels like a leap to go from I just want to protect my daughters to I'm going to start a company. So like what can you walk us through, like how did you arrive at I don't want to just help my family, I want to help more people. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I think it is a leap of faith, and I think for me it was really just looking at just the market. There's a need out there, and I feel like I was in the right place at the right time, and just had the right background and the resources to be able to do that. We actually started off small. We did a crowdfunding campaign to try to see if there's an interest out there. We talked to our friends, obviously, about, hey, is this something that could be useful to you? And found a really good response from it. And then we did a small Kickstarter campaign. I think more people came on board. And then we did an equity crowdfunding round early on, and even more people came on board. So we felt like there was just this overwhelming need in the market for something like this. In fact, when we go to churches and events, there's still a lot of people that haven't heard about a solution. I think everybody is aware. A lot of parents are aware of the problem. Everybody, I don't know of any parent that has not had some type of angst about their kids being on the internet or about to get on the internet, uh, or that have had some arguments or just uh, just conflict about getting their kids off of the internet once they're on it, right? So
yeah.
a lot of parents are aware of the problem. I think a lot of parents aren't aware that there are solutions that are out there for them.
Just do something. Doing nothing is no longer an option.